sharing with you my everyday makeup routine. I haven't done one of these videos in a while and it's very overdue. A lot of you guys have been asking me recently what makeup I've been wearing, and I've been pretty much wearing the same makeup look in most of my videos and on an everyday basis really, and I absolutely love it. It's so easy to do, yet it looks really put together. So I really hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let's just get into it. The one thing that does change up a little bit in my makeup routine is my foundation, and that's because it depends on what color I am, if I'm tanned or if I'm not tanned. So today I've got some fake tan on, and so I'm going to be using my Maybelline Matte & Poreless Normal to Oily Skin foundation. I actually really like this one, so I'm happy I'm tanned. I find that this lasts really well throughout the day, and it's really matte and it's a really good colour when you're tanned. Because I'm really lazy sometimes and I can't be bothered to go up to the bathroom and dampen my beauty blender, I just take my MAC Fix Plus and spray a couple of spritzes on this just so it's damp, and then I just take the foundation and pour a little bit onto the sponge. I've been doing it this way lately just because I don't like getting on my hand, because I always forget to wipe it off, and then later on in the day I'm like, oh, I've got foundation all over my hand. Anyone else do that? So I'm just going to use about this much foundation. I just like to dab it all around my face to make sure it's everywhere, and then I just basically tap it in. I don't use primer on an everyday basis because I find that my skin's fairly normal, so it works fine with just foundation. I really like this foundation. It's not super dry on my skin and it doesn't feel cakey at all. I don't know why this is, but sometimes when I fake tan and I use this foundation, it always makes me seem to look like I have a mustache. And I actually have really light fair hair, so I don't have a mustache. But like, it sits in the hairs above my lips and it just, I don't know. It always looks weird. So usually when it does that, I take a makeup remover wipe and just like wipe over my lip, if you know what I mean, just to like make that area a bit brighter. I don't know if it's like that today. I'm just gonna do it anyway because I do it all the time because it's a bit embarrassing. So I literally just take a makeup remover wipe and then I just like wipe over my lip and take the foundation off. I don't know if it's maybe because my fake tan sits in the hair, or I don't know. It's just weird, but I don't know, this is how I fix it. So I just kind of wipe it and then I just like dab the excess product over it a little bit just so I don't have like a white upper lip. And that's all I do, and I feel like that looks a lot better. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer. For my concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is a new one and I really like it. It really highlights my face because this is a super light concealer and I'm fake tan right now, so it does a great job of highlighting and it just goes on so smooth. I really like it. I know this foundation is a lot of YouTubers' favorites, but it seriously is really, really good, especially for a drugstore foundation. What do you guys think of the Beauty Blender? Do you use the Real Techniques one, or do you use the like Real Beauty Blender that you get from Sephora? Because I've got the Real Techniques one and I've never actually tried the original Beauty Blender because I don't have a Sephora near my house. There's only one in the city, so I'm not there too often. So I just get this one from Priceline and it works fine, but I'm curious to know if you think that the original Beauty Blender is even better. Let me know in the comments what your opinion of the beauty blenders are. Next, I'm going to go in with some powder. I'm going to use my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. You can get this in Australia and New Zealand, I believe, and it's really, really good if you guys can get your hand on it. It's a great drugstore powder. It also provides a little bit of coverage, but I love it. I've been using it for years. So I just start off by taking it on this brush first, just to get underneath my eyes so I can get in there really well. I also like to put a little bit on my eyelid just to set the foundation and concealer on there, because you want to have a smooth finish on your eyelid and it to be powdery before you put another powder on top, otherwise it won't blend really nicely. And then just going to pat the rest of it on my face. Next up, I'm going to do some bronzer, and I'm going to take my NYX matte bronzer. This is the medium one, and I just take it on this like little stippling brush, and this is quite orange, but I kind of like the orangeness. I just can't put too much on, otherwise it looks really, really obvious. So I just basically put it under my cheekbones and kind of blend it around. Since it's like not a contour, you don't have to be too precise. We're just trying to like put warmth where the sun naturally hits. sometimes even bring the bronzer down to my neck and on my chest just to match it all up. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my blush, and I always use this blush. You guys have seen it a lot, but it's just my NYX Baked blush, and it's in the shade Wanderlust, and I use this all the time. It's kind of like this corally color. I just think it looks really nice, especially when you have a tan. I'm just going to take it with my bronzer brush again and just kind of stipple it onto my cheeks. This also adds a really nice sheen. I think that's why I like it so much. Now for highlight, I'm going to use a recent favourite, and it's the Napoleon Perdis Total Bay Tone It palette, and it actually says that it's a face and body reflective contour, but I think it's just a highlight. I think that's what it means. I love this, so I'm just putting some on this brush and just going to dust it over my cheekbones. I just think it's an amazing highlighter. You guys probably would have heard me talk about this in my PO Box haul, but I just love it. Look at that reflecting the light, it's so pretty. What's your favourite makeup brand? I'd be curious to know. Like, maybe say what's your favourite drugstore makeup brand and what's your favourite high-end makeup brand. I think my favourite drugstore makeup brand would have to be Maybelline, I think, or L'Oreal. But then for my high end, I'd have to say Too Faced. I love Too Faced. Now we're going to go in and do some eyebrows. I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I've been really liking this. I really like it because on one end you've got the pen, and then on the other end you've got like a little spoolie brush, so you can brush it through to make sure it looks really natural, and I use the spoolie brush all the time. It really helps me out. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you can see a little better. As you can see, that's the eyebrow that's done, and this is the eyebrow that doesn't have any product on it. And I'm going to take the little spoolie side, and I'm going to brush through my brows. I just like to brush them up. Looks a bit crazy. I've got really long eyebrow hairs, and then I brush them back down. That is so annoying. The whippersnapper has just started outside, so you guys can probably hear that. So I'm gonna try not do as much talking. I'm just gonna talk when I'm explaining something, but you guys can just watch. I'm then going to take this NYX Brow Mascara in the shade Blonde, and I really like this because one, it makes my eyebrows set in place, but I also really like the shade of it, and it kind of lightens my brows. I don't really like super dark brows on me because I am quite fair, so I think it looks really nice. So now it's time to do my eyeshadow, and this is what you guys have been asking me to show you for quite a while now, and I've been wearing this a lot, and believe it or not, it's the most simple look. I've been using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette and this Napoleon Perdis Total Bay palette. So I've been using this shade right here, which is called Luscious. I absolutely love it, and I feel like I'm gonna hit pan on it in not too long because I've been using it so much. So it's got really nice reflective light in it, so it kind of makes it look like it's got different shades in it. So it makes it kind of look lighter in the middle and then darker on the outer corners. I really like it. Anyways, I just kind of dust it over my eye. And to deepen up the outer corner a little bit, I take this shade in this palette by Napoleon, and I really like it. It's great for blue eyes because it's got that kind of orangey tone. And then I just basically put this in my outer corner and blend any excess into my crease. And now for mascara, I'm going to use the Napoleon Total by Own It mascara. And this is so nice. It's super black, and as you guys would have heard me say in my PO Box haul, it has a super cool wand. So it's got this bit at the top that brushes through your lashes really, really nicely. And this bit at the back just applies so much product. I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to move on to the next eye. I then just like to put a little bit on my lower lashes, and I'm really careful with this. And that's it for the mascara. It is honestly the most incredible mascara. Makes such a big difference. And then finally for my lips, I like to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Zurich. Finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. Let me know if you use any of the products that I use or what you use on an everyday basis. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel and my vlog channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!